is John Hinkle. I started Move It Be Fit back in '96 when I moved to Durham for a job at Duke. And I started doing in-home personal training to make a little bit of extra money. And then I left Duke in 2005 and worked at a couple of other places in town over the last couple of years, and then opened my own studio September the 1st of 2008. I have a master's degree in exercise physiology. I'm certified as a strength and conditioning specialist with the National Strength and Conditioning Association. I've worked with all kinds of ages and populations, medical conditions, and I have about 20 years experience in the field.
Is there any sort of particular philosophy you have towards fitness?
Well, obviously everybody needs fitness. I meet people and they say, oh, you're a personal trainer, you must make a lot of money. And I say, well, you know, 2/3 of our population is overweight or obese. If they weren't, then I would be making a lot of money because I'd be helping a lot of those people be successful. But my philosophies are like anything else. We provide education to people, we provide motivation, and outside of that, really, a lot of it is up to them because most of their week they don't spend with us, and they're not under our guidance or our control. So beyond that, I think we just have to give everybody a little bit of a guilt trip every once in a while to keep them on track.
And when's your busiest time of year? I would assume it may be around this time of year, but when's it busiest?
Actually, we're busiest from the end of January until about March when the weather starts to pick up outside. It's all part of what I call fighting the resolutionary war, because of all those New Year's resolutions and people want to get back on the wagon. And then once it gets warmer outside, they spend more time outside, travel more during the summer. In through the fall, they want to enjoy as much time as they can outside before it gets cold. The kids go back to school, they get their last vacations in, then the holidays hit, and then we're back to the New Year's again.
So can you describe the initial consultation with your client, what's discussed, what you go over?
Sure. In our initial consultation, first of all, our initial consultation is free of charge and no strings attached. In that consultation, we talk in depth about what their goals are. We also talk about how we put our programs together and how that will help them achieve their goals. We talk about the packages that we offer and the prices associated with those packages.
And you also discuss diet during the consultation. Do you also talk about diet as you're kind of training the client as well?
Well, in that initial consultation, when we're talking to them about their goals, we also talk to them very generally about what their current eating habits are. So we talk a little bit about nutrition. But once a person signs on with us, part of their package, and as a matter of fact, it's in their very first session, their first session is assessments and the nutrition talk. And we look at their current eating habits and how we can change those habits. We try to get people to eat the smaller meals more often, three big meals, or the 3 squares as they say, and 2 to 3 healthy snacks throughout the day, what constitutes a healthy snack, why eating more frequently is important, and how that plays into their success with their fitness program. And anything beyond that we have as a paid-for service.
So besides weight loss, which is I think a lot of people would think that's a very common reason people seek out personal trainers, but what are some other reasons that people might seek you out?
Well, actually, I say the number one reason people seek us out is for accountability, because we as humans can't be accountable to ourselves, we have to be accountable to somebody else. But I think the big reasons physiologically people come to see us are weight loss, increase their energy levels, increase flexibility, and to tone up.
And I was reading through your brochure, and there's some people who have really bad chronic pain. How do you address that in personal training?
Well, we like to look at what's causing that chronic pain. Unlike physical therapists or chiropractors or orthopods, we don't just address the area that they're having the chronic pain. We basically address everything, because the body works as a unit, and one thing affects another. Sort of like the old song, my neck bone's connected to my arm bone. You know, everything affects everything else. So instead of honing in on one specific area, we address everything.
Okay, well, that's pretty much all the questions I had. Is there anything else you want to add? Anything else you think is really important that people should know?
Just like other facilities in town, everybody is a number to us, but they're number one. They're not just herded in through the front door, get a workout out the back, and we're not cold with anybody. Everybody here knows one another. It's a very community atmosphere here, and we have a very low turnover rate. So people come here and they find that it's like home.